Hi everyone, this is Jamie from Painted Lady Tarot, and today we're going to do a quick walkthrough of Le Tarot de Marseille par Paul K. Now, I just discovered this deck by accident a couple months ago. Somebody had posted some pictures of some of the cards from it on some Facebook group, and it was so disturbing. I just fell absolutely in love with it. It kind of reminded me a little bit of something like maybe Patrick Valenta would have done, although this is not a deck by Patrick. It's by this person called Polka. The only place you can find this deck is on the French Amazon. They have copies, and it's very reasonable. Like, oh my goodness, I think it was like €15 maybe. So it was very, very reasonable. Shipped pretty quickly. There also is some other individual site that you can pick it up on, but I think that most people pick it up probably on the French Amazon. So, first of all, it comes to you in just a regular little talk box. It seems to be a little bit squished. Got a little squished in transit, but I mean, still pretty standard, nothing to get excited about. Now inside, all right, of course we have our little white book. Nothing overly exciting. I mean, it's in English and it's in French. You've got, like here, for example, like Six of Swords. It says, worries and obstacles. On its own, the consultant must stand firm. With the 10, new contacts will be beneficial. So it's interesting because it'll show you like what the individual card means, and then it'll give you like, and if it's with blah blah, what that means. So interesting. We have our first card here, Le Tarot de Marseille par Paul K. And you can see right off the bat, you know the deck is going to be cool. We've got like entrails, an eyeball, pretty cool. The card backs, they're kind of like this, some kind of little trippy skull action going on. Cardstock is, yeah, it feels like a little Scarabeo type of cardstock almost. So it's totally fine. Comes with a random card. Isn't for any particular suit, it's just like an art card. I think we all know what that looks like. And here we go, now we're going to get started. So, our first card here, we have Le Battleur. Hold on, let me show you the whole thing's in the shot. Here we go. He looks pretty deviant, I like it. La Papesse. L'Impératrice. L'Empereur. Le Pape. L'amoureux. And how romantic. We see Cupid actually shot him in the heart. Le Chariot. La Justice. L'Ermite. La Rue de Fortune. La False. You can see she's got a sweaty forehead action going on. You don't usually see them looking like they're trying quite so hard. So this strength card looks, yeah, she's going for it. The Hangman. How cute is this? Oh, the tongue hanging out. Not sure that I would use these cards to read for any querents when they came over, but personally, I think this is adorable. I mean, look at this death card. I mean, we've got severed feet and hands. It's just so cute. Tempérance. Le Diable. La Maison de Dieu. The underpants kill me every time I look at it. L'Étoile. La Lune. Le Soleil. Le Jugement. Le Monde. Look, the circle around here is actually coming from, it's like an umbilical cord wrapping around all of the elements. Pretty cool concept. And Le Fou. Now, this was very interesting. Usually, you tend to see le fou. They'll put the fool card right in the beginning, like before card one, basically. This deck, oh, it's also unnumbered traditionally. This one, they've actually numbered it at the top as 22, which is weird. I have never seen. I'm not entirely sure why they decided to go with that. It's very odd. It's the first time I've seen a deck that has a numbered fool card at 22. I don't know if anybody else knows about any other decks that have done this. If so, if you could leave it in the comments so I could investigate, because I find that very interesting. So that's it for the Major Arcana. Now, the pips. Now the pips, I mean, this is a Marseille deck, so you have your not overly illustrated, but this one, they do a fair job even with what little stuff they do use on it. So, I mean, our ace. 3, 4. Oh, you see we got our entrails have come back into play. Sorry, I have the window open. There's some idiot honking. I do apologize. Look how nice this one is. Look at this. I'm going to zoom in here for you. I love it. Okay, now the court cards are so dark. I mean, here, look at this one here. They're Valet de Coupe. Cavalier de Coupe. Not on the horse. In fact, it looks like he's getting trampled by his horse. Our queen. And our king. Next we have the batons. Two, 3. Love the 5. It's a little tree of entrails. Okay, now for our valet. This card, I think out of all of them, this one probably upsets people the most. I've posted this on a couple different Facebook groups, and people were always like, "Oh my God, that's horrible," and people get really upset. It's disturbing. You can't get around that one. That's just, it upsets people when they see this card. Let me tell you. We have our queen. I love that she's got that bloodied bat in her hand. Look at the look on her face. Don't mess with her. And the king. The king is dead. Long live the king. And then we get to our swords. Which also just beautiful. Look at that. Damn. Then we come to our valet, which is actually a pretty peaceful looking card compared to some of the other ones that we've seen in this deck. Of course, then we get to our cavalier with his skinned horse. Yeah. Queen has had better days, clearly. King. Last but not least, we come to the deniers. Our coins. They went traditional on this one. We've got that nice, well, it's a traditional image that we're used to seeing on the two, so that was cool. They threw that in there. Okay. And got some more entrails. It's basically a deck filled with entrails. Now, look at this. I think this is so amusing. Check this fella. Barfing up the coins. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This we have our Cavalier on her dead horse. And then, of course, she's got the coins in her eyes, which we are used to seeing on bodies. They used to put the coins over the eyes when someone had passed. So this is super cool. This one actually, I think, would make an awesome tattoo. Just going to throw that out there. The Queen. Slightly menacing. And finally, we have our King. Also with the coins in the eyes. So that's it for this deck. I'm going to have to say I really enjoyed it. It's very, very dark. Clearly not a deck you want to use for, you know, standard open readings at a festival. It's probably a little too dark for that. But for yourself or for your own creepy friends, I say go ahead and grab yourself a copy. French Amazon, like I said, you're looking at anywhere from 15 to 20 euros, so super reasonable. And yeah, I'm going to give it 2 thumbs up. I really enjoy this deck a lot. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!